Goes. Hey, good afternoon, LinkedIn. Dave Wilson of the Ring of Hire Show. Hey, going to talk about 7 different things to help you on high volume staffing. Be right back after this. And it stops real quick. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Whew. I can imagine everybody in the staffing world is just like, oh, friggin' Monday. It's a Monday again. And I always say HR, I put out a thing on Sunday nights. Do you know where your employees are? Because to be in HR, work in HR right now it's the most insane I can ever imagine. Coming in on Monday mornings and you got that morning meeting and after everything, everybody quit the weekend. But I have a couple things here. There's about 7 things if you want some good ideas for in high volume staffing. I've said a lot of this numerous times before, but even direct hires. One of the new ways that I just tell everybody that you can utilize it or you don't, but on LinkedIn for direct hires, open to work. As you can see, I'm open to work. So, anybody hiring, reach out to me in the Lehigh Valley, PA area or remote. But think about it. You go on LinkedIn, right? Open to work, type that in, and it comes up in people. So the whole list on your connections, I always open it up first, second, third, and put the area, right? 2 areas, 2 or 3, right? Boom. All these people coming up on connects, right? You don't have to connect with them. But what you want to do is when you run your ad on LinkedIn, now listen to this, when you run your ad on LinkedIn and it's a job that fits, I don't even care if it fits them or not, tag the living hell out of them, tag them at their name. They're open to work at. The worst thing they're going to do is do nothing. They're going to be like, why are they tagging me? I'm not qualified for that. But they might know somebody that is qualified. Hey, just throwing that out there. It's not a bad idea, but it works. So if you're looking for a certain person, in staffing, recruiting, and just type that in. Recruiters looking for work. Boom. You got all their names there. You don't have to connect with them. That's one good way. And that'll work for direct hires. There's a couple other ones I've talked about before. Text Us, and I'm going to go through them. Text Us, Constant Contact, your job boards, the social media, your database, your ATS that you're utilizing. What you want to do is Text Us is just a great function. I mean, there's nothing out there better than texting. It works. It gets to their phone. So what you want to do is what works well is, let's just say you make a menu. I've talked about this numerous times. Say you have 6 companies. You're looking for forklift drivers. You're looking for picker packers, right? You're looking for anything with electric pallet jack. So put in there, text the word, tell them what job it is, short, sweet. Hey, forklift driver, where it's located, shifts, text the number. Put the hourly rate there and then make that red. Put the hourly rate red, right? And green for the shifts, or you can utilize the job if you want. Just use red and green in the ads. So the most colors that will draw the human eye to is red and green, probably because of money too. But utilize that and then text the word forklift to, text the EPJ to, picker packer, just write packer to. And the reason why you want to do that is because if you have 4 to 5 recruiters in your branch, each person might have a certain account. Let's just say Pepsi, Coke, blah, 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 all the way around the circle. And when you put that text, keep it short, but keep it human. Don't utilize this garbage that's a text that's text generated. It doesn't, all it does is make people just click through it and just delete it. Make it personable, something simple, but make that up, right? So when you text people like that, they might respond or they don't. If they do respond, you got to answer them. Don't just text it and not answer them, because if they respond back, you're going to see it. So keep that note to the side. Hey, respond to the text, the person that did, because that's just one person more that you might bear to hire on. Just saying, it works. So, and I've talked about it on Constant Contact also, is, you know, your ATS, your database is years and years. You have so many candidates in there. You got to weed them out. You got to start putting, you could put the same menu that I just talked about for Texas, put it personable on an email. All right. Do 25, 50 at a time, or, with some of the Constant Contact, you could do bulk 500. Personable, the same thing, the menu, what job. Your Texas is going to light up. A lot of people will say, well, our emails aren't right. The numbers aren't right. I mean, the Texas numbers. So what? They won't get the message. The 50-50 shot there, you're going to have Texas, that their numbers, a lot of people change their cell phone numbers. The emails, not as much, so they're going to get that message one way or the other. But go back 5 years. You got nothing to lose. Go back 7. I think someone can go up to 7 years. Who cares? Try it. Well, what do you got to lose? But make it personable. Make that menu green and red and send it out. You're going to start to see. In the email, you can put a little bit longer. You can put hey, listen, this is Dave, or let's just say, I don't know, Manpower. Hey, we're looking for this. Maybe you have some family members. Please text this to the certain number. Boom. Maybe out of 1,000 that you sent out, maybe you get 15 people, 20. It's better than 0. So utilize that to its fullest. And the menu, very personable with the text us. And the next part of that is your job boards. Listen, if you don't go back and utilize all the years of all your resumes through Indeed or Career Builder, don't get me worked up on Career Builder. Ugh. The only good function they had was you could text email 25 people from the past, right? So I would make up an email and say, hey, it's Dave from Results. Listen, I don't have jobs available right now, or you have these certain jobs. Please respond or let me know what you're looking for, right? Do it personable. I keep saying that because a lot of people, the computer generated, it's annoying, and I hear it all the time. Listen, it's just, I don't know what's right or wrong sometimes, but this is just something to try. So when you do that, you can send it out. It doesn't matter what jobs they've applied for. Some people say, well, if they're a forklift driver, why would we put it under customer service, right? Doesn't matter to me. 25 paste. If you or one of your family members are seeking employment, we have these jobs in a menu. Please text us, or you can email them back. They're the best ways to do that. And again, Career Builder was 25 at a time, 25 at a time, 25 at a time, over and over and over. But you could get a couple people. Some people say you don't get many. So what? Again, 3 to 4 forklift drivers are better than 0. Just saying, putting it out there. So those job boards, utilize the people that you didn't reach out to. Indeed, you've paid for those babies, and Career Builder, same thing that I have. You pay for them. Utilize them. Go back. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're not going to reach out to you. That's it. And then send it once in a while. It's just like on Text Us. Text Us is great with a platform. Text Us, right? If they didn't respond to it, right, it's okay. Because you wait a couple of days and then you go back and you run that again, and it'll go out, it'll resend to the candidates that didn't respond. Some people say, I don't like Texas. Well, guess what? Reply stop. It states that right there. It's their fault only if they don't push stop. Some people, you get some nasty, I'll tell you what, you get some funny texts back, but you can block that too. You can block out words. A lot of people don't dig deep enough into these programs to where they're going to work for you the way you want to utilize them. There's different ways you're going to do that. So the other one is the social media. It's the same way. Put your Text Us your long little recipe there, like I told you, like a menu, text the word blah, put the pay rate, mass do that on social media. Just put that out there, put it red and green, hourly rate. You will see people will respond to that. So again, people say, oh, I've tried everything. No. Utilize it and see what happens. You'd be surprised on social media. Go back to every single freaking message that you can go back. Scroll that thing so far that you don't even know what year you're in, because Facebook saves that. So when you're going all the way down, say it's what, geez, I have to look, 2021. Say you're back to 2019, if it goes that far, right? This is the tedious part. I know, I get it. But a short message, hey, it's been a while. Results, we have these jobs. If you want, text the word blah or respond. Simple, but personable. You're going to go a long way. This is where you just sit there and go copy, paste, one at a time, all the way. Once you get good at it, you get Corpus Tunnel. But you just one person at a time, and everybody says, well, that don't work. Well, try it. It's tedious. Have a recruiter sit there for 3 to 4 hours and just go back. You're going to see a couple people will respond. Now, the ones that don't respond, the numbers have changed. It'll come up and it'll say that. It'll block that out. So who cares? Maybe, if you get offended, and you can block words. What I like about Facebook is a lot of people don't know. Like, if I don't want you to come on my page, I just block the name, block your profanity, raise it up to the high level, block out a company. You don't want them to see what you're posting. So what? Block them out. Put on there your prior employers. Maybe you don't want them to know what you're doing. Block their name out. They won't see it. And that's one of the issues that a lot of people say they don't want to utilize social media, because people put the comments on there. Listen, you're not going to get away from that at all. And there's been some great, I know for recruiters out there, if they're watching this, they could write a book on the kind of texts that you get back, but you control it. It's like anything. You're teaching these systems. You can utilize these for all different platforms and utilize them in different ways that they're not designed for. But if you don't think outside the box, or whatever you want to say, and sit back, and how can you use these tools to your advantage? Because that social media, like I told you on the videos, the same thing. Sit there and, hey, it's Dave from Results. Hey, I got this menu, put the menu on top, put a video, say, listen, it's real. Show the person that you're real, just like I'm doing right now. Again, do you want to sit there in front of a little dot up here and you don't know what you're going to say? It's fine, because people think you're real. You're a real person. So if you mess up a word, who cares? Utilize that video. I try to tell people over and over, and share, make it 30 seconds and then boost that baby. I'll tell you what, that will open your eyes. Now, there is a problem with staffing. I get it with people. The goal is to satisfy your client. Listen, if I have a client right here, I don't care about anybody else, because I'm going to go after your candidates. If you're on Majestic Drive in Bethlehem, you got all those big logistics babies, well, that's where you're going. You get your message to the competitors. I don't care about them. You worry about your clients. So hell with them. Go after them. Sit out there and listen. You can even put good things, flyers, right? Post them in those bus stations, right? Post them in their tear off, right? Put a big thing in there. Hey, are you happy where you work? We got another job over here. Text us at this. Go in there, drive around one morning in Lehigh Valley and post them everywhere. You'd be surprised there again. Now, that's grassroots, but it'll work. Right now, you need grassroots and social media. Before, social media was the way to go, but think about the grassroots side of it. Send those people out there with those flyers again. Now, would I've done that 2 years ago? Oh, hell no. No. But now you need to do that. You can do mass mailings. Like I'm going to give you an example. I have a DJ business of 26 years. Everything was closed. I closed down. Made up from Vistaprint, some postcards. Hey, I'm back. Boom. Sat out. Sent them out to over 25 venues in the Lehigh Valley, all area. Boom. I got 2 jobs from it. But I never would have sent something in the mail before, because I think people read their mail more now. So think about that. Grassroots. Put those flyers on those buses. Just drive around. One of your recruiters say, come in at 10 o'clock in the morning, but hit those bus routes at 6, 7 in the morning when they're all sitting there. And I'm telling you, it works. But look at it that way to get your message. And then the video resumes. This is for direct hires, and you can utilize it for skill set entry level jobs. Doesn't matter. If you're looking for a forklift driver, why not use a video resume? You said the words wrong. Video resume. All it is a matter of you're making the questions up. I love it. You have it there from Duck and Al. You make it up. You send it to the candidate. They upload the resume to it. Comes back. 4 questions right on there. Send it to them. Let them perform it. A lot of people say, well, I don't like the way I look on camera or video. I don't either, but it's the way to go. How is it? What's difference when you walking into an interview? They don't like the way you look there. There's no difference. Listen, a video or in person, I just tell it like it is. The bias there isn't. They're going to like you on a video, or they're going to like you when you show up for real. They're not going to like you on video. Oh, hell no. Everybody says, well, the way I look, or the way I talk, the way you answer questions, right? So what? Be yourself. Really look at the questions and have fun with it. Smile, show your personality, because a lot of the employers right now are switching. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Your Target, Walmart, hospitality, right? A lot of them are really great candidates. And the reason is because they got to put up with the people I hear, customer service in the stores. They have nerves of steel. So you need to capitalize on them. Go out, reach out to the people that work in hospitality and Targets and Walmarts and all your big stores chains, Home Depot, Lowe's, all of them. They're the ones you want too. Don't discount them from working in logistics or that customer service that you can teach. You are not going to be successful if you don't set up some kind of training program now. You need to set up, on top of everything I just said, a training program that will teach, get this, you're going to teach them how to do a job. I'm going to say that again. You're going to teach them how to do a job. How do you do that? Wow. Set up a program. Talk to your HR director. Talk to the VP. Set it up. Show them. All right, so they don't have one piece of software. We can't hire them. They don't know how to do Bullhorn, with all that stuff, right? ADP or, so what? Teach them. Get them in there. Hire them on. They're probably going to be a good candidate for you. Just teach them. Take a couple classes. Give it to them, and I guarantee you're going to be able to attract that candidate to you because you're offering something new. Hey, don't worry if you don't know this. We'll teach you. I hope you get the point there. Teach, teach, teach. It really works, but keep yourself from, or I should say, just be creative on your new ways. Like, utilize, again, the text us, all different ways that you can do. The constant contact, emails, the job boards, go back on them, social media, video resumes, database, high volumes, right? And you're going to succeed. You will get candidates versus your competitor. They're going to get your message. They're going to come over and work for you. Just saying. So on that note, everybody have a great day. I know everybody's looking forward to probably about another hour getting off of work. So I will be back soon.